2012, I think it's been really interesting to see how the concept of gamification develops. We're sort of in a post-Foursquare world where there is a lot of ideas around having badges and rewards for people doing things. But I think understanding how the concept of games, how playfulness can be added to sites or to products is going to be really interesting to see.
We're seeing a number of examples of people gamifying their sites, everything from Photoshop, which now has a gamification layer, to Foursquare, to everyday brands gamifying their websites.
I think that there have been two kinds of games areas that have been developed, certainly that have impacted us. One being the commission-based games environment, where we're commissioned by key clients to make games. The other one is very much about IP development and commercial exploitation. We're looking at fusing the two, basically.
What will be interesting to see is how it develops, because at the moment there's a lot of interest in using the mechanics of games for marketing purposes, and whilst I think that's entirely valid, that kind of scoring mechanisms and achievements, can be transferred. What I'm personally interested in is how marketing can learn from games in terms of fun.
2012, I think, will be about people trying to make social media pay. And this year, you've seen a lot of brands really testing, learning, working out how they can make social media pay. And I think those lessons are going to be taken forward this year into campaigns and business solutions that really add value to brands' bottom line.
It was the desire to learn more about social media, find out about it and use it, and a test for a lot of companies. I think 2012 is going to be the year that you put those learnings into practice and actually start to use it in the way that it should be used.
People have been talking about how the internet and digital is going to crush TV, and actually I think it will have a completely different effect. And I think that ultimately with connected TV, where we're talking dual screen at the moment, it's going to be one screen. There's definitely lots of opportunity in terms of in a social environment using a platform that allows people to directly communicate with the brand or the service.
I think obviously with the changes in Facebook, I think everyone's talking about that. That's going to be very, very interesting to look at. In terms of just raw technology, I think there's going to be much more interesting things with data, a lot more interesting things.
I don't think consumers seek experiences in silos. They just want stuff when they want it at the right time, at the right price, in the right way. The more you can deliver that and use data, and data is key, the more successful your clients will be.
Well, for me, 2012 is really going to be the maturity of the tablet space. I don't think we're going to see massive new technology take over. It's really going to be another year of significant maturity, and again, from tablets. Mobile phones are going to continue to see greater and greater penetration. Growth of technologies like NFC are going to be absolutely vital. It's going to change not only the payment systems, but it's also going to begin to affect the way that we interact with different real-world objects.
Experiences will start to come into play. I think it's a very nascent set of technologies coming out that consumers are increasingly seeing the benefit of. That's what it's all about. It's not about technology, it's about benefit. I get it. It helps me, it's an experience I want to have, and consumers are increasingly starting to see that location-based and real-time technologies are giving them value and giving them good experiences, and so they're seeking it.
The mobile industry, one of the fastest growing industries, it's an industry poised to forever change the way we interact with one another, the way we pay for things, the way we get to the entertainment we want, and it's the people who are going to be bold enough to pioneer. They're the ones that are really going to make some waves.